Hey guys, what's up? It's Axel. So I decided to do a little video series, kind of breaking down different songs of mine and kind of explaining them and like where they started. And yeah, so here we go. The first one up is Daydrunk, Daydreams. So that was actually like my first release ever. I think it came out in 2017. Back then, I was really bad at producing. I really, all I knew was how to play like little chords on the piano here and there, and like even then it was like super clunky. I had this old Yamaha that my grandparents gave me long time ago that I never really learned how to play. Anyway, so I was in college. I had it in my little studio apartment, and I would always write these little songs, and Daydrunk, Daydreams just happened to be one of them. And so basically what happened was okay, so obviously there will be cutting. So with Daydrunk, Daydreams, I wrote this demo, and the demo was very basic. I don't know what that was. It's never quiet here, ever. Okay, so I wrote this demo for Daydrunk, Daydreams, and it started out as this like really slow ballad. Baby, I'm okay. Don't say my name like that. It had this whole other chorus that was like really soft and kind of pretty. We're not dead yet, fade into the sunset. I've wasted time trying to be good. Lips like whiskey, daydrunk, daydreams. Baby, does this look like okay? Ooh, ooh. So that's like how it kind of lived for a while on my private SoundCloud. And then I met this guy named Dominic Trevino, and he's really cool. He was, I actually met him. We were both in San Antonio doing a show together. It was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And he and I met and we were friends, and then I found out he did a lot of music stuff, like as in like production and kind of writing his own songs. And so, you know, back then, since I didn't really know how to write my own songs, like in like total like produce them, I was like, okay, so I need somebody to help me. So I asked him, I was like, hey, will you help me? And so it was actually pretty cool. We like went down to or I went down to his apartment in San Antonio, and he had this little loft, and one of the rooms was it was a closet that was like it was like a walk-in closet, and he had taped like blankets all over the walls, the roof, and then it was just like filled with pillows, and we had snaked the microphone cord underneath the closet door. Keep in mind, this is San Antonio in the summer, so hot. The room was not air conditioned. I mean, it was a closet, but it was soundproofed, so that's what we were using. And I was just stuffed in this little closet, ironically, and I was singing demos of my song. And you know, after I was done with closet time, we went to the computer, and he had this like really big monitor, and he threw up some stuff, and he was laying down some piano tracks, and it was really pretty. And then I remember he was like, what if we added some bass or something? And I was like, okay. And you know, back then all I knew was to say like, I don't know exactly what I want, but I want this feeling. So that wasn't necessarily the feeling I was going after, but then he played this like really big deep synth chord, and it was just like boom. Wow. Oh. Hi, Hex. Hi. It's my cat. He's saying hi. This is Hex. Where was I? Right. He played this really cool synth bass, and I was like, whoa. And then, I think I went to the kitchen to get like a drink of water, and he had like this song going over the speakers and monitors or whatever, and I heard him laying down this beat, and I was like, whoa. It was like this kind of weird like, and there's this almost like kind of like clashing sound. Funnily enough, it always reminds me of the clashing sound in Sleeping Beauty, the the Disney movie, when like Maleficent turns into the dragon and she's like, don't push me away. So if you ever listen to Daydrunk, Daydreams again and hear the little clashing sounds, that's what it reminds me of. Oh my goodness, Hex. I'm busy. It kind of like took a while for this all to come together, but in the end it was so different from what I had initially imagined. But there were all these like cool sounds, and then I remember we were working on it and we were like, whoa, I think this kind of needs a like a solo. And he like went to work, and I remember he did this really fun thing where he was just kind of like super improvising and just like messing up here and there, and he was like, you know what, we'll fix it in post. And from that we kind of took his initial improv and constructed that little like middle part, which I feel like is just like the the electronic version of like a guitar solo, and it's like almost like screeching. But I love it so much, and yeah, that one came together really nice. I still don't know how to play that in live shows, because like that's something I could, even if I practiced a million years, I could never do, because it's just so many notes. It's so fast, and so I'm Hex. I remember again, he sent me a few different versions, and but they were all basically the same. But the kind of like point of the matter is that they were so far removed from like my initial demo, and I just found it so interesting. But I also found it like really formative as far as my like kind of like sound was. And sorry, my cat keeps on knocking on them. Like, get your tail out of here. That's it. You're in lab jail. Anyways, yeah, so I found it really formative as far as like the sound that I was like going after, because it had always been kind of like me singing these sad songs, and with this music project I wanted there to be kind of like a darker, edgier tone to it. And I think Dom really delivered that so well, and I still kind of feel that like echo of what we first did in that little closet in San Antonio in the middle of the hot ass summer, all these years later. What was that? That was 2017. That's crazy. When I was writing it, I was living in this studio apartment. It was really small. I had just gotten little Hex here. and he was just a kitten, and it was just us two, and I had like kind of just gotten out of this like really terrible breakup. And I remember me and this person had tried so long to be friends, and there was this time when I was sitting at the pool with him and some friends, and just kind of hanging around, and we were drinking, and it was like fine, and it was kind of this like summer haze moment, and I don't know, just like the term like day drunk daydreams, like that's where I'll love you and my day drunk daydreams came to mind. But yeah, no, that's kind of, that song really takes me back to summer of 2017. Was it 2017? Oh man. Oh yeah, because it didn't come out till like a year later or so. So it was really like, I feel like I wrote it in 2015, recorded it, and then like Dom produced it in 2016, and then 2017 is when it finally came out, because I had no idea what I was doing as far as like releasing music, and I had all this grand schemes envisioned for my music debut that I just had no clue what I was doing. But yeah, that's kind of like baby first Axel song, Day Drunk Daydreams. If you have any questions about the song or whatever, you can definitely let me know down in the comments. And other than that, I think that's it.